Maxime again. Welcome back to Skate of Mind, and this time we landed in Bangkok, Thailand. Let's check out the streets and hit some amazing spots to skate.
Here we go, final encore. Scott Croxall, Cameron Nass battling hard, but it looks like Cameron's getting relegated back to third right away. Maxwell Dunn moving into second behind Scott Croxall. John Fisher bringing up the rear in fourth place. This is a heavy heat right now. They are tight coming down through this section of the course as they head into the GoPro corners. Maxwell Dunn dragging ahead to try and stay with Scott Croxall. Look at this, Cameron Nass is now way back in fourth place. This is not his course when it comes to the finals, it seems.
Fisher making a nice pass there. Look at him coming in the back. But Scotty super clean with Dunn hunting his heels.
Well, he put the hammer down earlier. He dropped the gauntlet by winning that race when he was in the semi-final, and he is looking so solid. He's got the vibe, but here comes Cameron Nass trying to make a pass on John Fisher. Scott Croxall loses a GoPro off his helmet, and that's 3 times now here in Finland, and 5 wins under his belt for Scott Croxall. What an unbelievable race here.
rains, it definitely rains. The gutters get filled up with water and they start overflowing, so you got like these buckets and buckets of just water just like rushing down all these buildings, and you kind of have to keep quite close to the side because you don't want to get too wet. But if you walk in the middle of the road, like, you'll also get wet, so you kind of like just have to juggle between the chaos that actually happens when it rains. Otherwise, you just go stuff it. It's hard. I don't mind getting a little bit wet and just walk in the middle of the street. I'm trying to think back of my childhood and the times I got to really just be free without any concerns that limited me from having fun and being happy. Growing up is a word that has never gone down well with me. You ask yourself, what does it mean to grow up? If we're really honest with ourselves, when you're a kid, you have the most fun. Why does it have to change? The one thing that I loved about Cuba was the fact that kids were being kids. They weren't consumed by technology like the kids are nowadays in the first world countries. These kids were outside in the pouring rain, playing football, finding a slip and slide on the street corner. It was inspiring, it was motivating, and it reminded me of my childhood in many ways. I enjoyed having fun. I love Cuba. It's just one of the most magical, coolest places I've ever been to, and you do get lost in the moment. Every single day is something new and exciting.
Good start, lights out at the top, and Amanda Trunzo squeezes onto the inside line. Camila Oyapalo, though, super solid in second place there, but here comes Sandrine Rangeon moving to the inside. She's got second place locked down now. Good move. And Oyapalo's got some work. Meanwhile, it's Veronica Vindish way back. Surprised to see her back there, but maybe she'll make a push near the end of the course. Remember, it's 630 meters long, Reed.
So much time to gain ground, as we know from the back. But Veronica Vindish really getting back there. Look at Trunzo holding off these two coming at her from every angle.
Yeah, the battle right now is in second place. Oh, Oyapalo with some great skill, pulling a pirouette in the middle of the race and still staying in second place. And here comes Veronica Vindish.
Oh, she's down.
She's down, and she takes out Sandrine Rangeon as well. Amanda Trunzo with a solid lead on this one, and she is probably going to take this one without too many problems. But look at this, Camila Oyapalo! But it's going to be Trunzo.
Trunzo with the win. That's a USA girl getting it done.
Oh my goodness, and what a finish. Doing it with a little bit of style. So Amanda Trunzo wins this one.
is kind of like our first Techno in Buffalo PSA. I get a ton of emails and comments on YouTube, and the biggest question I always get is which phone should I buy? Should I get this phone over that phone? Should I wait? So we're doing a PSA, so I can answer all these blanket questions. Now is a really bad time to buy a phone. Now being like the middle of January 2017, very bad time with the one caveat, if you're gonna buy an iPhone. If you're gonna buy an iPhone, now's a fine time. It's after September, go buy an iPhone. If you're looking at anything other than an iPhone, don't do it right now. Wait a little bit. So here's why. Mobile World Congress is coming the end of February. We're expecting new phones from Sony, Xiaomi, Huawei. We're expecting Samsung to announce the S8, although they said that's going to be coming sometime in March or April. The G6 is coming. There's a ton of new phones coming out, like especially huge amount of new phones coming out and getting announced over the next 3 to 5 weeks, even if you don't want to buy one of those phones. The previous phones that are out now most likely will get a discount. You don't want a G6, G5 is going to have a sale, probably the V20 as well. New technologies are coming. Wait to see what it is, to see what discounts come on existing hardware, or maybe something's going to strike your fancy. There should be a ton of new stuff. Mobile World Congress highlights, I think, are going to be the G6, which looks to be absolutely baller. LG appears to have ditched the modular design from the G5, which is probably a thumbs up good move in favor of a metallic. At least the leaks are true, awesome build. Xiaomi and Huawei supposed to be bringing the thunder as well. And then a few weeks after that, we'll finally see Samsung's Galaxy S8, which now has an 8-point test for batteries to make sure it's not going to explode. So moral being, do not buy a phone right now. Don't do it. Just wait. I know it's tough. You keep scrolling and reading articles and watching videos on the phones. I do the same thing, and I want to buy it. I want that immediate gratification, but you'll be rewarded if you can just wait a little while. Trust me. Hi, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. 1 in 3 people are afflicted with buying phones too early atosis. Avoid the awkward conversations with loved ones. Don't have to call ex-girlfriends to let them know. Don't buy smartphones right now. It's a really bad time. This has been a message from your friend John Rettinger.